much music before I could eat.
Oh my gosh. I had what did I have right now? I had a chicken taco from El Pollo Loco. That was
Oh, that sounds good.
my first meal. I was a little apprehensive. I think we're live on Facebook. I was a little apprehensive because of my temporary it's supposed to be a temporary bridge, but it's like two temporary crowns or something.
Really?
But
Wow.
yes, and I'm trying to figure out. I am going to that. I'm going to be in Palm Springs Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and come home on Sunday. And I'm trying to just make sure I plan my events after prayer. So everything that I'll be doing, I'll be starting at 6. Like the dinners and things like that, I'll be going to whatever time they start. Annette will be going at 6. Um, did everybody see the good news that Percy got engaged?
Beautiful.
No, I missed
Isn't
that.
that exciting? And you know
Very
what?
nice.
It's so funny because when I saw it on my Facebook, hi everybody on Facebook, I was reading it and I didn't see the pictures below because I was scrolling on my phone. So I'm reading and reading and reading, and I'm like, where's the point? What's he getting to? And it was quite long. And so it wasn't until I got to the very bottom that I was like, oh, he got engaged. By looking at the pictures, I was able to.
Oh, that's
You don't get anything past me.
I sent him a message on Instagram. I don't know if he'll get it or not. But I told him, as soon as you get registered, let me know so I can post it.
How exciting.
Look,
But
look
I'm so
at that being
happy
the Rona
for
Barrett
him.
of the Zoom channel.
I'm so excited for him. That'd be so awesome. And that's somebody who obviously is already familiar with his travel schedule and things like that. Hello, Bob Collins. Hello, Mand. Hello, Rosie. Happy to see you all here on Facebook. Thank you for being with us tonight. And so that was nice to see that. I think I saw that either this morning. I think I saw it this morning that Percy had gotten engaged. So again, congratulations. Hi, Joanne, to Percy. That's so it's just exciting, and especially at the new year. And I I never knew, what his situation was. And so now it's nice to know he's engaged. Hi, Bob Collins. How are you? Thank you for being here tonight. So that was one of the things I saw on social media. And then I don't know if everybody's had the chance to see the post that Randy shared from Magnolia Emporium of Raul. I think I've watched it like 85 times.
The
So
one talking all sultry, he goes, I am the man who controls the music that controls your ovulation.
music to make you ovulate. And I was like, well, you know what? Okay, let's just dissect that a little bit. Obviously, he knows his music had a certain effect. Okay, we'll just put that out there. But it was so funny because he said que somos los hermanos, what do you say? Gutierrez, los hermanos Gutierrez, with his brother Reynaldo. And like the timing was so perfect. And you heard Betsy
I didn't know
say,
you had a brother.
oh my God. It was so funny. And there's so many layers in that video. And then his expressions, because he was laughing, he's trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
And then he was all, into his guitar. The hat was so cool. But I mean, Betty's comedic timing.
Oh yeah,
Was
it's great.
and then you could tell he was trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
And then whatever he was playing would have been a great song too, by the way.
There was a woman that commented on that on my page, on the main page, and she goes, "I'm menopausal, but I just felt an egg drop." I felt dying.
Oh my gosh, it was
I missed the first part.
I'm sorry.
What was the first part of that? I'm trying to guess.
The first part, he's there playing, and he's
I'm in menopause. Did she say I'm in menopause?
Yeah, what she said. Yeah, the woman that commented, she goes, "I'm menopausal, but I just felt an egg drop."
I love that. It's perfect. It's wonderful.
Hilarious.
I just thought it was so funny. And then, I mean, maybe Randy could say, did Raul have, I mean, he obviously knew how women, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, was he aware of that? 'Cause, I mean, he's so humble. Like sometimes, maybe was he ever blonde?
Yes and no. There is a
Okay.
stage persona and his real persona. There's two different ones.
Yeah.
Because it was
The one
just
you
so
see in that video is him.
okay, because that's what it was, a very self-aware, very self-aware of his uh let's just say magnetism, if you will. But and one of the things uh one of the things that I enjoy about any artist or really any person is that there are people who know who they are really young. And I think those people end up being more successful.
He did.
Lady Gaga,
Oh yeah.
Michael Jackson. There are people and you see it in them. And I think that how old was, well, I could go back and do the math. How old was Raul when he started the Mavericks?
He was still a teenager, I think.
Okay, so see, that's a very young age to already know what you want to be, what you want to do.
Well, it was what, 89?
Because he was already like a garage band in high school,
Yeah, so see, he
and then
knew very young.
He was
oh
He
probably
yeah,
early
was
yeah.
20s.
born. He was born in '65, but he started the other bands beforehand,
Right.
the
The Mavericks started.
Tomboys and the
He knew, but he knew his talent, he knew his gift, he knew what he had. And very few people, I think, know that about themselves so young. And and you see it in artists, like I said, like Lady Gaga, people who are just who they are, but they were that a long time ago. Like before, like when they turned 18, they hit the ground running. They were already, you know.
Well, wasn't there something in an interview he once said? He goes, his choir teacher told him he would never make it in the choir.
Oh wow! I didn't know that. Wow.
Did
There
the
was
choir
a
teacher hit their head?
I was like, talk about somebody that didn't know what they were talking about.
there was somebody in the industry who said that he should not sing and should stay on drums.
Oh my god.
Really?
I'm not going to say who,
My goodness.
That's just incredible
which
because
I think is hysterical.
Yeah, right.
Mainly because they were jealous,
Yeah,
because they knew he had that voice then.
yeah.
right.
Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like something he developed. Like he had it then. It got like more, you
Power.
know, yes, but more gravelly, a little bit more gravelly
Oh yeah.
as he got older, which enhanced it even more so. But he
Well,
always had that voice.
he could do a lot with his voice because you saw it later in his career when like Quarantunes or his solo albums when he was able to branch out into things that were not traditional country or not traditional what people would consider top 40 or mainstream music, older songs like Jersey Girl and things like that, or doing Dean Martin things, you know,
That's a
there's
lot attributed to Norma and Raleigh Senior because of the music that they listened to
supposed
when
to,
he was
yeah.
a little child growing up. Like this was, and it was the same in all of our households. It was the same thing. Like we were listening to jazz, we were listening to flamenco. We would have like my aunt's house. There was flamenco dancers that would like show up at like 2:30 in the freaking morning after they were just performing at El Cid, or
Oh,
someplace else, and coming over to the house afterwards
Yeah.
and performing there. I mean, it was just like this was like a constant thread throughout the family. There was always
uh,
some kind of music going on.
it's not every artist that can do that. There's very few. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think. I think Rod Stewart has done different genres. There's not. Hi, Cherie. Nice to see you here. Hi, Carol. Another example would be Linda Ronstadt. Linda Ronstadt did the Nelson Riddle Orchestra. She did Canciones de mi Padre. She was able to do. In fact, she did two albums of Canciones de mi Padre. So it's very few artists that are that diversified successfully, that can successfully. And Raul did it obviously with an Espanol. But Randy, Joanne put in Facebook that that was me, Randy. So I think she made the menopause comment.
I was trying not to say who.
I think I think that's what she's referring to. I think it's her. And then Cherie, I'm so glad you're here. I saw your pictures that you posted of your beautiful home and your fabulous Mavericks art. You have framed it
Beautiful.
and
You did
displayed it beautifully.
such a gorgeous job. So impressive.
Really
Loved
impressive.
it.
Very much. I actually had when I got them framed and matted, the girl who owns the business said, I have this guy. I know this guy who will hang them for you because I'm really short and they're heavy.
It's hard to do,
And,
yeah.
And he actually worked for several different stores over the years on displays and that kind of thing. So he really helped me because I had a whole different vision than what he did. So it was really his idea. But now I'm going to have to make some changes and make some room for the new ones that I have.
So you're gonna like reconfigure
Yeah, yeah, I'm going to have to change some things around.
And
When
it
I
should
do that-
on a regular basis like that. It shouldn't stay the same for years
Forever.
and years and years and years and
Yeah.
years. It's
Yeah.
meant to
What I
change.
do is I take the blue tape and I make a sample on the wall with blue tape and I look at it for a while until I either fix it or okay, I'm gonna go with that. So sometimes I've had blue tape on the wall for months until I'm
Yeah.
set.
I usually lay it out on the floor first and look
You
at
can
it.
also do brown paper.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Lay it
Yeah.
out on the brown paper where you get a kind of a design that you're set
Yeah.
with. Sketch around it with a pencil.
I
Take
know.
your brown paper and put that up on the wall and get that lined up, and then you can put your holes through the brown paper, pull the brown paper off.
Right, right.
Isn't there an app that lets you do that? Because I seem to remember when I was doing my wainscoting that I was playing with different.
There's
I
all
forget
kinds
what
of
the name
software
of
and
the
stuff
app
like that
was.
now.
Yeah.
I mean, years
But-
ago, I did everything by watercolors and sketches and stuff like that. I mean, that's just how it was done. I had a watercolors. Lee Tate Baker who used to work for me. She did all my watercolors, and then I would gift them to people. Like,
Oh.
I still took pictures, but I would gift them the watercolors framed as a gift at the end of the project. You're
Mhm.
spending that much money, I'm going to give you a gift. I mean,
It's really beautiful the way you have it, and
Yeah.
you should just make your house a Mavericks museum, and then we'll just pay admission to go to your place and admire all of your Mavericks art. I mean,
Oh,
have more. You said you have more to hang because
Well-
Joni has a bunch.
the first poster that I got was the 30-year anniversary poster. And I had just become a fan in 2018. And so then in 2019, that summer was when they started that anniversary tour. So that was the first poster that I got. And I just loved it because, when you look really close, you can see all the instruments and everything within the design. And I just thought, and those were the colors that I wanted too. And I just thought, I really like this. I am going to have my condo painted and I'm going to, I was going to redecorate. And I thought, I'm just going to go with these colors because I really like these colors. So that's kind of how it all started.
And
I
that's
give
how
you
you pick those beautiful curtains. The drapes
the
behind
curtains are
you.
fantastic.
I see how they match the art.
I'll give you a hint
Yeah.
that I've done many, many times without saying anything about copyright
Mhm.
issues or anything else, is that I've taken images that the client has absolutely loved, but wanted to maybe put it out on the patio or outside on a fence, in a or on a wall, in a courtyard outside, blah, 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 is we go and have the image and have a very professional high res image done of that image if we didn't have access to the image. You have it scanned, but it's got to be, they've got to know what they're doing. Otherwise, it comes out like crap. You get a high res scan of the image, and then you can put it on outdoor canvas and things like that. So you can have it stretched and hang it outside on a patio where there might be moisture issues or anything like that. If you get anything on it, you just wipe it off. You don't worry about it. I've done things like that with very expensive art, and we've had it scanned and just increased, and we'd like hang it on the outside, plaster wall, courtyard, stuff like that.
That's a excellent idea. And let me come back to that. Remind me what's in my head. I want to say something about black and white. Remind me. I want to say hi to some people who came into the live. Joanne, going back to her comment about Raul's music making us ovulate. She put, yes, I'm a sensual old broad.
I love it.
Well, Joanne, aren't we all at this point? At one time, we were all sensual young broads, and luckily, we aged with him. Luckily, we were all aging at the same time. But that's so beautiful, Joanne. I love that comment, and you know what? You get the gold star today next to your name, and it's fabulous. Joanne said, "I'm sure what we all thought when we heard Raul's comment." Yeah.
I listened to that about 3 or 4 times, but I could never I couldn't hear that part of it.
Oh, I heard it very clear.
I did not.
At the very beginning, I didn't touch it.
My ovaries heard it very clear.
There's some hysterical stuff. So this is going to be along the lines of a lot what I'll be moving forward with sharing.
Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful.
Occasional concert, things like that. Yeah. Like I just did one that Carol had taken, but it's going to be the really funny stuff.
Yeah. Even though I couldn't hear it, I loved the video though.
He was so pleased with himself. He was so making himself laugh, and you could just the joy in his look what I it was great. It was so great.
That's Raul. That's actually his real humor. That's how he is.
Yes, very hysterical. Much. And Man made a comment. She put, "I moved the pictures of my kids to put my Raul Mavs posters up. I know what my family looks like."
Smart, man.
You know what, Man? You should send your kids' pictures to Betty. She doesn't know what your kids look like, so send them to Betty. You guys can just swap.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious, Man. And speaking, hi Elaine, I wanted to say hi to you. What I was gonna say about black and white, remember the other night when Hillary was here and she was talking about the red light on the pictures and some of the pictures she didn't realize. So I think she might have even posted it on the page, but she sent me 2 images, the original of Eddie and Raul with a lot of red light, and it was just not a very good picture. It's not striking. It's a good picture, but you can see that the red light ruins it. And then she had it edited to black and white.
Yeah.
What a difference.
Yeah, sepia tone, black and white.
Yes.
And there's versions of black and white, so there's different gray scales that you can enhance the image. So that's where working with either you could do it yourself with software if you own the image rights, or you can enhance it. You can make it look like a Warhol piece from the same image. You can like change it, manipulate, and change it completely around and create a totally different piece of art from it.
Hi, Jason. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So it gave me the idea because I'm working on the scrapbook that I'm just starting to put together. And I'm thinking I might make it all black and white just because the few pictures that I have that I've taken, my own very non-professional, just random pictures, the pictures that I have of making them black and white, because it really does change the look of the picture, the sharpness. I just didn't know that it would do that and changing the pictures, and it made them really beautiful. To me, there's always been something beautiful about black and white. I personally love anything black and white. My wardrobe has a lot of black and white, and I am on my second Boston Terrier because I love black and white. So I'm just a fan of black and white. Like that
When I was
picture
doing
behind
film
Ken.
work, the black and white, some of the pictures that they had done on me were probably some of the best ones that they did. Mind you, it took like 100, 150 pictures, 200 pictures just to get one decent one. But the black and white and the sepia tones always turned out to be like the most
Well, look at the picture
biggest
behind you.
campaigns or whatever.
Look at the picture behind you. Look at the picture behind Ken. Look at the
Yeah,
picture
like a
behind
sepia tone.
Carol. Look at the picture behind Judy. I just love that look. And like I said,
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of anything black and white. Oreos, not so much. But it's just, it does something. I'm not really sure what the word is, the aesthetic of it. Because obviously I love colors too, don't get me wrong. But
That's
yeah.
where you can manipulate it. And like on this picture, his eyes could be changed to amber or green. So you could
Oh,
go in
okay.
and
Yeah.
hypnotize and change something that way.
Well, like I said, I like colors too. And by the way, I did get 2 compliments on this shirt today. One here at home from my neighbor, and the other at Ulta. I was at Ulta today picking a new lipstick for the gala, and somebody complimented my shirt, and they're like, "That's a really nice shirt." I'm like, "It's the Mavericks shirt," and they're like, "Oh."
Yay.
And so
Did you
then
find the other package?
no, it hasn't. We put it on our neighborhood on the Ring camera. You know what's so funny about that missing package is this company that I get dresses from offers protection for
Mhm.
package protection, and I never buy it. Well, I got this dress on clearance, and accidentally I bought the package protection.
Oh,
So
really?
but now that dress is gone. They don't have it. It's not available anymore. So anyhow,
Well, you get the money back then.
hopefully it'll show up. But I put it on our neighborhood Ring app or whatever. But it's a good thing
Wow.
because apparently there was a coyote in the neighborhood today. So
What?
You needed a dress.
good to
He was
know.
going to a
Yeah,
party.
somebody's flouncing about in my red velvet Cleopatra dress right now somewhere.
Wait a minute, so
But
does your tracking show that it was supposed to have
it
arrived
does.
today?
It says delivered. I was at Ulta when I
Really?
got the little ping, and I was like, "Oh, there's a
Really?
dress at home," and I hurried home.
Wow.
But man said I just ordered 2 of them shirts and I got one with the red arms, but love the blue. Does this come with red arms too?
I didn't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
on it.
I
Thanks
only
for
saw
letting
that
me know,
with
man.
Joni
I'm gonna
had the
get the
blue
red
one.
arms too then. I was gonna
Sounds
order
cool.
another shirt. I'll get the one with the red arms. You know what? This shirt, and I know I sound like I'm a walking billboard for Mavericks merchandise, but the vibrancy, you can see it. You can see it in the picture. The vibrancy of these colors is not a typical of what you get on most t-shirts. It's really not.
No,
And
because it's like a triple or quadruple pass to enhance those colors.
well, they did a really good job on this because this is typically the skull, the sugar skull is typically the calavera that they use on Dia de los Muertos. And those, as like Joni would tell you about Dia de los Muertos, it's very marigold yellow, bright colors for Dia de los Muertos for that aesthetic. And they captured that perfectly on this shirt. I love this shirt. This would be so nice on a jacket. So yeah, I think I'm gonna need to buy like several of this shirt. But I didn't know it came with red sleeves. That's awesome. And you know what? This shirt, they should also make this on a white t-shirt because this would be killer on a white with a white background. There, I've said my piece.
Spoken.
I have spoken. Get that to
And
the
that
powers,
has spoken.
the powers that
Please send
be,
those complaints to the
Right.
mavericksband.com.
Let's all send our Mavericks
I
special
second that.
request. I'm sorry, what, Carol?
I said I second that.
See?
I agree with
There
you.
you go. Randy, you should be writing down our special requests.
I'm playing with my balls.
Of course you are.
And they're really heavy.
Look at Ken's face.
Look at that.
Look at Ken's face. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. You guys
I
are so
didn't
funny.
realize I didn't realize I had a black and white photo until you mentioned it. So
Yes, you do.
I'll leave that. I won't change it right now then. I'll leave it.
Jane Smith, welcome. You know, Judy, I have to commend you. And oh, I was talking about you last night when
Thank
you were
you.
with Shabbat. I hope you had a
Thank
happy.
you. Thank
Um,
you.
but I was saying that I really commend Judy because technically you're like one of the younger Mavericks fans.
Yeah. Younger. I know.
The
I'm older
amount,
than you, I think. Maybe
yeah, but
newer.
you know what I mean, more
Maybe
junior-ish as
newer.
far as fans
Yes.
go.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you're it's like a job. Your job knowledge, okay, your wheelhouse, your skill set when it comes to Mavericks is above par. You get like an A plus plus for
I'm
knowledge,
honored. I'm honored with those
memorabilia,
compliments.
pictures, event placement, dates, times,
Thank
who was
you.
there.
Thank you.
Judy's, I mean, I used to think I only could go to Mark Potter or Randy, or I had very specific people, but Judy's also, you know, she's up there with Mark Potter. She's going to get the title of Maverick Savant as well.
I'll be a junior, junior. But I thank
Junior
you so much
Savant,
for all of that. This is my, music is my priority and pretty much the only focus in my life. So
Junior
I
Savant.
appreciate that. Um,
Um,
I
Go
wanted
ahead.
to give a shout out. Is it okay if I give a shout out to a
Yeah,
page that I only
Yeah, of
yes.
course.
started to pay attention to? That
Oh, wow.
Myra's, you probably have already mentioned it. Myra's memorabilia.
I don't know.
Mark Potter puts his stuff on this other Facebook page, and
Oh, I had no idea.
It's Mavericks memorabilia that Mark Potter is sharing his stuff there.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like a cool, yeah, it's a real cool place. It looks like.
I'll
Um,
have to check it out. I asked Mark if he enjoyed the picture of us that I posted. He said,
oh,
"What picture of us?"
I'm gonna tell you, I took a screenshot of both of them, and do you ever use the app InShot? Have you heard of the InShot app? Okay, so I was gonna show you what you could do with that picture, but you did a great job. So I told you I got fired from that woman who fired me from the radio station, but she did give me one good piece of advice. The one good piece of advice I asked her for was using InShot, the app. It allows you to put together videos and pictures.
Oh,
So
wow.
I've used it and you can blend your pictures together. So it sort of gives it a cool look. So I was
Oh,
going to do that.
wow.
I was going to do
That's
that for your
amazing. I'll have to
pictures.
check that out.
Okay, but
Um,
I was going to do it for you. Can I
oh,
just add
go ahead. You
one
have
more
my
thing?
permission.
Thank you. If anybody has not seen it already, I got so much enjoyment from, I don't know which page it was posted on, from Dale, the country singer Dale
Bill Watson.
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 No
Oh, I
relation.
saw it. I saw
Did you all
that.
see his post where he was describing how when he met Raul, how gorgeous
Oh yeah,
Raul is?
yeah. I was watching that.
Um,
But
He was
Okay.
at the
And
Devil's
then
Backbone. That's by me.
what's
That's
that?
where I live. I see he was at the Devil's Backbone Tavern, which is this cool little dance hall out in the
Yeah.
middle of nowhere, but it's kind of close to where I live.
Uh-huh.
oh, wow. I'll have to
So
check that out. I
Annette,
did
I'm
see a
gonna share
post.
it with you. I'm
they,
gonna
they,
share it with
Okay.
you. It
wrote a
was
song
so
together.
funny.
They wrote a
I
Um,
saw it.
they wrote a song
it was
together
a
called
couple
"Stand
days
Up."
ago, I think, right? That he
Was it?
posted.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Um,
But
let me see. Let me go back here. I
I'm
can't.
gonna send it. You don't have to scroll. I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay, thank
I
you,
have it
love.
on my messenger and it just
Oh,
It'll be
gave
another
me a
moment where you're gonna need a moment to yourself in it.
yeah,
Jane
gave me
put
a lot of joy.
I have my Mavs 89 shirt. It was signed in Pennsylvania, but the signature faded. Aw.
Oh,
And Jane put that Greg Searcy is also a wealth of knowledge. And you know what? I don't know him,
he
but
is.
I've seen his name for a
He knows
decade.
a lot. I've
Yeah,
met him. He
I've
knows a
seen
lot.
that. So all these people are so wonderful to have in our midst because people like Johnny Claflin, who knew so much about, like we were talking last night about the floods and the guitars and stuff. People like that who
Circe's not
have,
on the page.
I'm sorry.
Circe is not on our page.
Oh, okay. I've seen his
He's
name,
on that NFU.
but
Yeah.
um anyhow, so yeah, he is a wealth of knowledge. I know that. Doesn't isn't I saw is it a fan of Raul? They have a YouTube channel, or maybe that's their handle. YouTube channel.
Raul.
Raul fan of Raul.
And
Hi.
Raul paid.
Who is that? I don't remember. Is someone, I think we talked about this person in this group before. Someone who has this YouTube channel and everything that they post, it's called Fan of Raul, but I can't
Friend
remember.
of Raul. I think it's friend of Raul.
Friend
Raul.
of Raul. That's
Friend,
what it
yeah,
is.
Friend of Raul. I can't remember who the person is though. It was someone who I think came to this group at one time or was on the Facebook.
Oh, I wonder. I can't remember now. I know I said that it's been a long time that I've seen Mark Potter's name, and I've looked at his videos, and also I'd see comments on there. That's how come I knew of the Malo Mujer person's name. Um, but I never put the real name with the ID, the YouTube channel name. I never knew who each. And I still am having a hard time. Like now, I'm like Mark Potter, and figuring out who people are because they have different names on YouTube. But I mean, I have to say, people like Mark Potter and whoever the Friends of Raul person is, at a time when we didn't have access to a lot of Mavericks videos or live performances online, the people like Mark Potter's channel gave us access to see things that we wouldn't have seen otherwise. So that's how come I knew Mark Potter's name. Elaine put they were on the Raul forum. I believe friend of Raul is from Australia. Okay, see,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
people are just. You know what? We did have somebody from Australia.
We did.
Yes. Now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, I can't remember the name, but it was someone who came to this group.
We have
Like,
several
Yeah.
people from Australia that are on the page too.
Yes, yes. So I'll have to go back and look and see if I can figure it out. But I see these videos on YouTube because I watch videos every day of Raul, and I see these different names, and it's names I've seen for a long time. And I'm so happy that we have this page, the Malo Strong page, and this because it's just, to me, it's just such a great community. Anybody else in my life knows that I love the Mavericks, and that's like, but don't sit there and try and have a conversation with them about it because they're gonna put a bag over my head.
Exactly. And say they're gonna leave the room.
They're gonna leave. They're gonna be like, oh, look at the time. I gotta go. This has been great. Yeah, but it's not that way here. Everybody here, like any one of you could run this, Zoom and say other things. Everybody has Maverick stories, Raul stories, wonderful experiences that they've had with Raul to share. And I'm just so happy that we get to do that. And I look forward to it every day.
Me too.
It's brought me a lot of comfort. It gives me a lot of
Me too.
comfort knowing that I have, this is like like a security blanket of information, of feelings, of love, of the music, of our experiences, people that appreciate it like you do. Like I was thinking today, which picture am I going to pick for my life size Raul? Because if Mand has a life size Raul, I'm going to have a life size Raul. Same way she got the shirt with the red sleeves. I'm on that today too. That's
I want one too.
I'm sorry, what?
How do we get one?
Somebody Googled it the other night. Randy did.
Really?
The key is we need a high definition JPEG that you can get from Hillary, because Man got a high resolution JPEG so that it wouldn't get all pixelated and lose the quality.
EPS. An EPS is what you want to ask for.
There you go.
I want one.
Yeah, that's my goal, is to have one for my birthday, which is next month. I don't want to have a party. All I want is that life size of Raul, and I'm going to have my own party.
My birthday's this month.
Is it really, Carol? When's your birthday?
What day?
23rd.
23rd. Let's all write that down. Carol, birthday
If I
January
get one, I need
23rd.
to have it by my birthday.
Yeah, you know what? We should just share it. Whose birthday is it? You get it.
Pass it around.
You get
Travel
it. Pass it.
Raul.
I wish the group had something set up in the system that allowed for like a birthday calendar or something like that. I think that would actually be kind of cool.
We'll set it
That
up.
would
I'll
be.
I'll make a spreadsheet and then I can put it in and I can share it.
You can do that. It actually can go under documents. It can be posted under documents.
Okay. See, we'll do that. Man,
But that's 10,000, 11,000 people to put the birthdays
look
in.
at this. Man's birthday is February
Follow
16th.
that.
Mine's the 17th. We're both Aquarius, man.
Yep.
We are both Aquariuses.
I'm on the cusp of Aquarius and Capricorn, so I'm a little of both.
Man and I don't know if they have Valentine's Day where you are, man. Do you all celebrate Valentine's Day? I get shortchanged on my birthday because people will be like, "Oh, here's your Valentine's."
I already gave you Valentine's.
Yeah, and my mom's was worse because hers was February 15th, and so my dad was always like, "Here's, one gift."
Valentine's
So
Day is probably bigger in Asia than it is here.
really,
Yeah.
it's gotten really big here. It's very, very, very big. Oh man, put a red heart back at you, man. This is for you. Rosie's asking how tall was Raul?
Good question.
Like
I would say
5'9",
5'9". Yeah, he's taller than me.
I
He
mean,
wasn't a lot taller than me. He was my height. They're a little taller, and I'm
we were close
5'8".
to the same height. He was, I mean, because he always had boots on most of the time, unless he was,
He's not that tall.
I will
Well, I'm not
say,
that tall, but he was taller than me.
Coming from someone who's 4'10".
but you know what? I have different pictures, and he really looks a different height in different pictures.
Well, it's the boots.
The boots, yeah.
Okay.
It was the boots, because I mean you get a boost from the boots,
Yes.
especially if
Yes.
it's cowboy boots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
I think
sometimes he
it's
would be like the same height as me, and sometimes he wouldn't.
That
Yeah.
would be a good
that was the
explanation.
boots.
I think as all of us, as when we got older, as our shoe height, our heel height changes as we get older.
It
And
goes
I
down.
think I think the first time I was near Raul when he wasn't in boots, I think was like, hey, I'm not taller. This is all right though, because we're all similar in height. But yeah, we can make our life size cutout any height we want, actually. So if you want him a little bit shorter, if you want him a little bit taller, I'm gonna make mine so that my face is kind of like right at his like chin level, so I can, kiss it. But Randy's
I'm just wondering who's going to try and make it anatomically correct.
Well, what did Joanne say?
No.
Joanne is February 28th. That explains so much. Bob Collins put, I'm 6'2". You can do measurements from my profile pic. We would need what is that called? A legend? Like 2 inches is a foot. And so then you'd be able to see how tall somebody is. Is it a legend that like they put on maps?
Yeah.
Sounds
I want
right.
to know that information.
You're funny, Bob.
I don't want to know that information.
Yeah, I will.
I'd rather wonder.
I'll make a spreadsheet so we can keep track of birthdays of Mavericks fans' birthdays. That's so cool. And then
that link is going to take a long time to put together.
well, every time you put that, let's welcome our new members, it's like 6 pages on the cell phone.
I do it more than a week because it automatically has it to come out per week.
It's a lot of people.
Do it like 3 or 4 times a week. Like it pops up in my thing automatically. So like I just automatically just push it through. It's set to do it once a week.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I do it more often, and whenever I see it, because it just pops up when I will do something, it automatically brings it to the forefront. So I just, I edit it to put, newest family, and just push it through that way.
And I have been going through my En Espanol booklet.
Oh, yeah?
Now that
You're
Cherie
learning?
now
that
that
you didn't know
Cherie
about.
pointed that out
You're going to
yesterday.
translate for us now?
Well, I just
That was so
you
funny.
know, it's like I said before that Raul left us. If you look at some of the songs, the words, and I mean, if you want to feel something, you can either read the words to the songs or listen to the songs. I don't know which one's harder to take, but maybe make yourself a few cocktails, and lock yourself in your room and enjoy it. There you go. See that, a girl.
I'm trying the gold troubadour tonight. This is
That a girl. That
my
a girl.
and
I love it.
I've just had one little sip, but it's very, very smooth.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know the silver is, but this is the gold. I didn't expect it to be this good.
Good.
Well, you drink up, girl. Rosie put, I love Sabor a Mi. It's really funny you say that because I never liked that song. And I didn't like it because my best friend, I didn't like her husband. And that was like his favorite song. So I refused to like that song. And I was always so mean to him. And now I feel bad because he's passed, but now I like that song and I feel bad. I'm like, oh, Philip, you know what? That was a good song and you're all right now because you're gone. But I didn't care for that song because of him. And now I like it. And they have a video of it on a ship, I think they
Oh,
did it on.
yeah, that's the balcony sessions.
Yeah, they
Oh my
have
God,
it.
those were so awesome. I was there when they did those. And
Really?
That
one
was so
time,
cool.
one of my friends was next door to Raul's cabin and
Wow.
called me and said, "Get over here right now." So I
Wow.
was sitting we were on the balcony next door listening.
Can you
Amazing.
climb over the balcony?
I
Could you
wanted
like
to.
throw a rope
I
and
wanted
just
to. I didn't want to piss him
swing
off,
I
though.
don't
over?
think there was not a lot of room on those balcony sessions.
There's
Old
not.
families
I
out
wasn't going
there.
to crawl over and fall.
I would have done that and
Too
been
much
like, how did
alcohol
that
going on.
happen? How did I end up over here? That would have been so
Wow.
awesome.
Oops.
Yeah. See,
Amazing.
that's why I never did the cruise because it was just a
Well,
situation.
I ended up in his cabin one time very briefly with Michael. With Michael Guetta
Wow.
Oh,
and my roommate. But
Wow, Carol, I
that's
want
a
to be
story.
when I grow up. See,
You're making us all regret
I
not
think
being
I
on a
would have just
cruise.
been there all the time. Like,
Wow.
oh, look, I brought you some chewing gum.
No,
Oh,
he wasn't.
I have,
He wasn't there when we went in, and
oh,
when he got there, he was not happy we were there, and we quickly left.
oh,
Oh.
We were following Michael. Michael's like, come with me. And we're like, are you sure? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
We were looking for a lighter.
Uh-huh. Good excuse.
That wasn't
that
an
is
Wow.
such
excuse.
a great
That was
story.
really our reason. We were looking for a lighter.
No, I believe.
Oh, wow.
memories.
He was gonna kick you guys out, huh? Get
But
out of
my
here.
roommate and I, Cindy and I were just like, oh shit, we need to get the hell out of here. We were
Pissing,
out on
we're
the balcony
pissing
in
El
his room.
Maestro out.
See,
Wow.
and you thought it was bad that you asked to touch his neck, Cherie. You see, you
What?
thought
That was
it
no,
was
that
bad.
was no, that was Karen.
Was it Karen?
Karen wanted to touch his vocal cords.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'm
Well,
pretty sure that was
see,
Karen.
Karen shouldn't feel bad because Carol infiltrated his cabin. So there you go. So see, asking to hug his neck isn't that bad. Asking to touch his vocal cords, how bad could it be? These stories, I mean, they're just they're everything. They're just everything that we have, that all of us could even get that close to to have
Well,
these stories.
we spent a week every year with him on a
See,
boat.
that's when
Couldn't go very
right.
far.
But like I said, I
Amazing.
know myself, and it was just best that I not. I mean, I've never screamed for a week straight. I have no voice. I'd be like, I could scream for a day,
You're
maybe
so
2 days,
funny, Annette.
but a
You're
whole
so
week of
funny.
screaming.
You record it, and then you just keep replaying that instead of ruining your vocal cords.
I
You
would
Right.
just
have
gotta
ruined
be
With
my
you
vocal
just
everything,
gotta be
cords.
Andy.
smart about it.
And then they would have bubble wrapped me and stuck me in the the galley or something. Like, get that
As long as
one,
they don't
just
throw you
zipper.
overboard.
That's another thing too. People disappear on cruises all the time. That would have happened to me. It's the same
It's
way I told
never happened
Randy.
on sandy beaches.
It's the same way I told Randy I don't go to Mexico to have dental work done. I will be abducted. I will be the first one the cartel takes. They'll be like, you know what? Get the huerita right there. Get that one. Take that one. Load her up.
I like the gringas.
That'd be the end of it.
Carol, when
Yeah.
was the last time you went on the cruise?
Last January, and I'm about to go again
Oh, okay.
Wow.
in about a week. And
Wow.
I'm not real excited about it this year because
Yeah.
no Delbert, no Mavericks,
Yeah.
and Marsha Ball
Yeah.
can't sing anymore either.
Right.
But Marsha's going to
Right.
be there. She just can't sing. But Julio and Max are going to be there. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I am
that's so
excited about getting to
nice.
see
Yeah.
them again
Yeah.
That's so nice.
because I'll get to talk to them. Max is all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah. I went in 2000 and I think it was 2024.
What year?
2024 or 2023. I don't remember.
Mhm.
Yeah, I imagine you'll have a good time, Carol, and you'll have some interesting conversations with them. Bob Collins just put, you'd be the first one the cartel returns.
Oh my god.
You know what, Bob?
Putting-
I agree with
Bob
you.
putting in the corner.
I agree with you, Bob. The cartel would be like, you know what?
So
We've been off
funny.
more than we could chew with this one.
Exactly.
We don't
Okay, I'm back.
need any ransom. We don't need anything. Just take her back. We goofed. That was a major uh-oh. That was
Boom,
a good
kicked me out. I had to come back in.
It's
Is
hysterical.
that what I was wondering where you went? And Ken
Hysterical.
fell out too.
It kicked me out.
Oh, maybe Ken got kicked out. Ken, we didn't kick you out.
No, it just all of a sudden I was gone.
Ken fell out. But
Mm.
anyhow, well, I was gonna just keep it short tonight. We've already said so we've
Yeah,
already
right.
said so much. But I'm gonna do the Lord's Prayer and then I'll let y'all go. I can't believe it's already gonna be Sunday.
Where do you order the rum from?
Oh, the website, the Trovador. There's a link on the page too?
It tells you, it'll tell you the different locations that it's available in the area, or
you
you can, I think you can also order it if it's allowed to be shipped into your specific area, because some states have different regulations for that.
Yeah, I would be in Texas, so probably isn't
Yeah,
regular.
definitely check it.
I thought
Let me
Carol,
look.
there was a link on the in the
Carol-
merchandise store before.
If you want to order it, just go to TrovadorRum.com.
That's where I ordered mine. It was before Christmas and they had half price shipping then.
I wish I just would have gone ahead and bought more than I did to begin with.
Yeah. Do it because it's packaged so well.
I got discounted shipping, but I should have just gone for the whole deal.
Yeah. It's really, I was very impressed with the whole process, the tracking, the packaging, the product. I can't say enough good things about it. I'm really glad that I bought it. And I don't really go to liquor stores, but I will tell my local liquor, the department in the grocery store, I'll ask them if you type it in, it'll also tell you who carries it. Like where you can get it.
Okay.
I think of the names I saw of liquor stores. Oh, you know what? How did I miss 23 comments? Matt says it's not available over here. Is it rum? Yes, man, it's rum. Oh, we have to see if we can get some across the pond. I know you can't
There's
ship.
regulations with that. They would actually have to produce it in Europe.
Oh,
Ugh.
available in store in Texas.
Did you find one in Texas? I couldn't find one yet.
I haven't found it. Okay.
Specs or Feldman's in Texas.
Specs?
Probably Specs.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Specs is kind of, they have everything.
And if they don't, you can just request them, have it to start carrying the product.
Yeah, Specs
Yeah,
is
they're
really
good
good about
about
bringing in something that you asked for. But I ordered mine directly from the Trovador website, and it's just another way to help the family business. It's a family, business, and I I look for little ways that I can be supportive, buying 50 t-shirts, things like that.
that's what I've been doing.
What else can I buy? I mean, I'm gonna buy the little
T-shirts, coffee
I'm gonna
mug,
buy the little
posters.
stash jar and put, tea bags in it. So there you go.
Wow. There's
It's not
nowhere.
available in Canada, Elaine says.
It's not available anywhere around me.
Well,
At first, I just put in Texas, and then I put in New
right.
Braunfels, San Antonio, and Austin, and
Yeah,
no
HEB
results.
good about getting.
Where are you,
Oh,
Carol?
you know what? They don't sell liquor at HEB there.
Carol, where do you live?
New Braunfels, where
Oh,
Green
you
Hall is.
do? Oh, lucky
New
you.
Braunfels.
I know. It's great. I love it.
I know.
I'm
I
gonna
was
be
only
going
I
over
only
there
went
in
for
March.
on New Year's Eve, but I really liked it a lot.
I
I'm
love
gonna
those
be
New
going to
Year's Eve
Texas
shows.
in March. I'm gonna be going to Boerne.
Bernie, that's close. That's
Yeah.
close to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna be going. I have a cousin who just built a barn dominium there. A
You
really
should let me
big barn
know.
dominium. Yeah, so
I
I'll
think
let you
it's
know when I
about
come.
45 minutes from me.
In fact, I have to fly into Austin. So
Well,
You do better flying to San Antonio.
I flew into San Antonio.
I put
Yeah.
a couple in the shopping cart to see what restrictions there were. All it says is that we are currently not shipping to South Dakota or Utah. That's it. And all alcohol orders are processed and fulfilled by licensed third-party retailers on the Bottle Nexus network. So there shouldn't be any reason why you couldn't get it in Texas then.
yeah,
I know, that's what it says.
try and get
So
some.
you have to just order it.
Ooh.
Click on the order rum and order
Oh,
direct as
yeah.
opposed to looking for a store that has it. Just click order rum and then whatever you want from each bottle.
Yeah, because if Specs or somebody brought it in, they'd probably jack up the price.
Oh, I know they would.
Yeah, so get it just directly from the site.
That's what I'm doing.
I'm gonna read
Then
our
they'll
Lord's
work with an
Prayer.
alcohol distributor.
Yeah.
And then they can do it that way. They can deliver it that way. Because you
And
can't
family still
send
gets
it
a portion, right?
through like UPS and things like that, like normal UPS.
Yeah.
You have to have the license for it.
And when you have it shipped to you, well, at least in Wisconsin, and I think it said this when I ordered it, you have to be home to sign for it when it arrives.
You know
Yeah.
what? That's true because they
Yeah.
got here very early in the morning, and I had
Yeah.
some.
I
not
wasn't
so
home.
nice
I wasn't
words.
home the first time, and there was a note on my door from wherever it was coming from, UPS, whatever. And I thought, oh man, I missed it. But I'm going to be
My
home all
liquor.
day tomorrow. So yeah, so I got it the next day.
Yeah,
Oh, good. Thank God.
yeah. They did need my driver's license.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. I was in a wine club before and you had to do that. You had to sign for it.
Yeah, it always cracks me up that they do that because I'm like, I could buy it. I'm old enough to buy it twice.
I passed the age a long time ago.
But that's nice of you to indulge me. But anyhow,
Yeah.
I'm going to read our Lord's Prayer and then I'll let you all go. Thank you all for being here so much. And
Thank you.
even Bob Collins.
Now, where's that Mark Potter? He's not been in here.
He hasn't been here. He's probably, I don't know, having a big
Birthday celebration.
He's raising hell somewhere.
latte somewhere for his birthday. He's probably still celebrating.
They probably are. He's recuperating.
Yes, I hope so. God bless him. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. And I
Oh, one
thank
more
you.
thing. I talked to Joyce today.
Oh, yes, Joyce
I've been
Fiorito.
thinking about her. Yeah.
How is
Well,
she?
she's been kind of having a hard time. She's the one that can't listen to the music right now, and so, or look at Facebook. And I told her, I suggested coming back in here because it's helping me a
It's
little.
comforting. It's
It's comforting.
comforting. It's
It's comforting.
supportive. It's
I told her
supportive.
that, and I said, and Randy's telling
Yeah.
us stories that's helping too, to learn
I
more about his life that we
I
didn't know.
I do
And
know
so
we'll have
she's gonna try.
I wish you would come back, Joyce. I miss you. She was always so cute
Yes, I
when she
miss
would
you,
be
I know.
Joyce.
in her
Tell her I miss
conference
her
room at
also.
work. Yeah, when she was in
Well,
her
we
conference
shared
room.
a room in Nashville, so we got kind of bonded through that experience.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I honestly Bob just called me a rat in our chat.
A rat?
I'll
Why?
take that as a compliment, Bob. Thank you.
Why? What is he
Because
That
I
wasn't
doing?
very nice.
but I honestly don't know how I would have got through this, disappointment, hardship, whatever you want to call it, grieving, heartbreak without this group. I knew when I wanted to start a Zoom to pray for Raul, I wasn't alone. I just had to find a way to get people together to pray with me.
I'm glad
Um,
you did it. And I'm
but
glad you joined us, Randy.
yes, and
Randy put it
I'm
together
very
too, I'm
fortunate
sure.
that Randy helped facilitate it. But
Right.
honestly, I mean, even if you look at the little individual offshoots from this, like when Judy messages me, or if I send Randy, a TikTok or something like that, just those little things have helped so much. They're not they're just soothing. They're like little hugs, I guess, if
Yeah,
you will. That's how I see it. But and like I said, it's not that the people in my life didn't like the Mavericks but they weren't like us.
not
They
like we're like us.
I can't understand.
Yeah, they
They
don't
don't.
understand. And there's so many people who bye Elaine, have a good night. There's so many people who felt feel exactly the same way I did the first time they heard the Mavericks, the first time they heard Raul, and those people get it. Those people understand. Like even just my t-shirt, I'm so much happier with something
Yeah.
tangible. I mean, if I walked around with this button outside at the grocery store, people would be like,
Yeah.
just wearing a button. But at least the t-shirt is something, and somebody, if you get a chance to talk to anybody, and you tell them all you ever do is bring me down, they know right away, and then they're like,
They do.
they
That and
know what
crying shame.
like. Yeah, yeah, yes. So this group means so much to me because this has been really hard, and I totally understand how Joyce feels. I understand how Krista feels. Everybody processes things differently.
Yep.
um I am trying, I'm always trying to be a positive, glasses half full kind of person. I've always been
Yeah.
that way. I don't
Me too.
I get mad at somebody, I don't stay mad for very long because I tend to be on the happy kind of things.
Yeah.
You
Sometimes you
do.
can't be happy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you do. You absolutely are. Yeah.
I try to be happy, and um I think I say it in my comments too.
Hush.
I will miss Raul every day for the rest of my life. There won't be
Yeah.
a day that goes by.
Exactly.
Listen to him, think of him, love him, adore him, be grateful for him. Not a single day. So I've had to accept that it is, I hate that term, it is what it is, but that's never going to change. On my last day, I will be talking about Raul, but he'll be trying to shut me up then too. So I will, till my last day, until my last breath, I will love and talk about Raul and his gift and his talent and what he meant to me. And I know so many other people feel the same way. It just,
Well, and to me, I've met Betty a few times, and I was living in California the last time they got nominated for a Grammy, and hung out and went to the pre-parties and the after parties with
Wow.
them. I couldn't go in the Grammys, but we sat outside. It was quite interesting, people watching. But I really love her too. She's inspiring. She's so strong and such a fighter and such a warrior and so beautiful. And their love story and all of it all together, I've just always really, really admired her a lot. And I love her too.
well, she's the reason we were able to see him as often as we
I
did.
know.
I
I
mean, do you know
know.
how hard, I
That
mean,
had
I
to be
can't
hard.
presume to know how hard it was, but what did you say, Randy? He was gone like 265 days a year.
At least 300.
Yeah. I mean, can you imagine? That's hard
Oh,
on in any not just in any profession, it's hard. And for the whole family to be so selfless with their time with him for the fans, for us. I mean, it wasn't just necessarily a business, because Raul was friends with so many people, so many
right.
fans, so close to so many fans,
I
and
know.
knew personal details about their lives, their families, their careers. So I totally understand. And Joyce, you will be here when you're ready to come back. And I totally understand. Luckily for you, we don't play music here. We're not allowed. And I don't sing, so you're doubly lucky. Margot Me said, would love to know their love story one day, how they met, etc. Mand put, I have met Betty on 2 occasions. She is just a lovely human.
She is.
Don Carter said, this makes me sad. I wish I could have met him. Don, you've come to the right place because all we do is talk about the times.
I can tell you a little bit about the love story.
Go ahead, Randy. Margot wants to hear it.
Well, they were, Betty was what, 12 maybe when they first met, 12, 13. So he was actually trying to date my cousin Lisa first.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that
Um,
part.
so
How
I
old
don't
was
know if
he?
he wanted to work his way around through the sisters or what.
Through the family. Wow.
But
Touch.
yeah,
No.
Lisa was like, okay, whatever, kind of moved on quickly. And she did that a lot. And somehow he landed on Betty. And I don't think she paid him too much mind in the beginning. She's like, like whatever kind of thing. She was more focused on school. She was after she was and school was like a main thing because they were all at Lord's Academy and they were all focused on school and everything like that. And then she was focused on work and college after that. She was she was becoming a designer, interior designer. And they just kind of, it just worked. He was persistent. I mean, what can I say? He
Didn't you
and
say he dated Anna first?
no, Lisa.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Anna.
No, Lisa.
Okay.
He went out with Lisa first. I don't think him and Anna dated. If they did, it may have been for a week. Anna had a real track record then, let me tell you. But no, and then it was, Miami was crazy at that time, and everybody, they were all involved. They were having their little boyfriends, here and there. That was, a week here, a month there, whatever. That teenage years, and they just, it just continued and continued and continued.
I
Ended
think
up getting married.
it's a beautiful. I think
And then she kept breaking up with him in between so he could make another record or another
That's what you're
song.
telling us, right? You're telling us that.
That was Tovar that had her do that.
So
Well,
was there much
they got
age
to
difference?
Huh?
Was there much age difference between the two?
No, there's only a few years difference between them.
A few years. Okay.
Well, thank God they were able to find enough time together to have 3 beautiful boys, 3 beautiful
Well,
children.
Grammy, surprise.
That's hilarious.
Oh, there you go.
Literally,
She was at
Grammy,
home.
surprise.
She was at home doing, mom things, having taking care of the family, and he was on the road, and they still had, 3
Oh no, she was
children.
always doing her stuff too. Oh no.
Oh,
No.
So
wow.
No,
wait,
she's all over the place building her brand and her business.
uh-huh.
No, she was still mom, but she had help and people, to take them to school and, different things like that. And there was always somebody at the house helping, cleaning, whatever.
Yeah, I don't
No.
see her
No.
sitting still being mommy.
Oh, no.
Well,
No one in my family is like that.
Was there
No one.
it obviously worked for them, though. The
Oh, yeah.
dynamic that they had together obviously worked for them. And Joanne made a comment, to share his illness with everyone was incredible.
It was.
Joanne, I totally agree. We've all heard of celebrities after the fact, that things that we
Or
didn't
they
know.
still don't tell the diagnosis because there's
Correct.
a gentleman who I won't say who died, very well known, who died from L&D.
really?
Really?
And it was not disclosed.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Hey, Carol, you said
Wow.
you were at the Grammy. Was it the one that was he performed at the
20
pre-show and he had 2 nominations?
Yeah, and Jason Isbell got the
I
award.
was that was like what, 6 years ago?
It was like 2015 or 16, maybe 14.
Well, there was another one after that because if
Yeah,
you
there
look
was
on
another
my
one after that. There was another one
on my,
after that.
because he played the pre-party, he was nominated for 2 Grammys for that one. And he played at the pre-party, and because a lot of people think that when you see like the Emmys or the Grammys that it's all in one location and it's all at one time. It's not.
Yes, that's not. No,
Like
they
they
were.
have Emmy awards in Atlanta, they have Emmy awards in California, they have Emmy awards in multiple cities and different things like that. They have different categories where people go to get their awards. They
Yeah.
don't all go at the main
Mhm.
night. There's so many awards that are not listed
Oh,
or
right.
talked about.
Right.
Yeah, it's people don't really have a conception of how it's actually run. But on
That year there was about 5 or 6 of us that met up down there. Greg Sears was one of them. We were all desperately trying to find someone to sell us a ticket to get inside, but not knowing they were at the early Grammys, not the Grammy
Uh-huh.
Grammys.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
And
the
so we sat
pre-show,
outside
yeah.
of Starbucks, so we had Wi-Fi, and watched what we could of the early Grammys, and then watched all the other pretty people when they come out for smoke breaks and stuff, and saw some celebrities and all that jazz. But the night before, the Mavericks took over a restaurant. Now I've finally forgotten the name of it. It's a Mexican restaurant on it wasn't Sunset, Hollywood Boulevard, maybe. And there
Well,
was
they didn't
music
let us do
going,
that.
and we
They
all
didn't
had
let-
dinner, and
Let me see if I can change this picture real quick. Hold on a
it
second.
was just a fun time. And then after the Grammys, there was another thing somewhere at a restaurant, and then that restaurant had a place you go out a back door and up some stairs, and there was a private room. And Max helped us get into that one.
Oh, okay, good.
That was the
So,
party after the
Carol,
party. It was fun.
Let me see here. Hold on just a second. I
Since
got a picture. Actually, I'll just put it in
Randy is
the.
looking up something. So were they?
Go ahead. I'll put it in the chat. I was at I had a billboard at the Grammys the night that they
Oh,
were at that one for my business. Um, trying to see how I can. Oh, here we are. Took me a minute to get there. Go ahead. I'll add the picture. Go
I
ahead.
just was curious. I was curious that okay, you're referring to Dino and Victor being born around Grammy times or conceived.
They were
Um,
conceived Grammy. Yeah,
conceived. So
the
what were
night of
the
the
two
Grammys,
different?
both of them.
What were the two
So
different
awesome.
Grammys? One was a win and one was a nomination. What was the?
I don't
Here
remember.
comes
All I
the
know
rain.
is one was 30 years ago, one was 29 years ago.
Here comes the
Okay.
rain.
Here Comes the Rain is the one I heard of that they won a Grammy for, but I didn't know if they were having they were nominated on another year.
Here
They've
comes
been
the
nominated a
rain.
few times for
They
stuff. Yeah.
performed Here Comes the Rain. And remember in the album cover, that girl with the umbrella, the girl in the swimsuit, she was on stage. And I was never so jealous of somebody. I was like, she got to be on the album cover
Oh,
and
here.
she got to be on stage with them.
Let me see if it'll post it into the group.
Is that the Music for All Occasions
Yeah.
picture?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That's the image. It was right outside the Grammys. It's in the chat room or the chat.
oh, oh, looky there.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's so cool. Very nice.
And
That's
if I'd have seen that then, I wouldn't have known that was you.
no, no, all those years ago. That's what I'm saying. That's why this group is so awesome. Man said, same as I was jealous as well. Yeah, I was like, you know what? She got to be on the album cover and she gets to be on stage. Oh, wow. Who's that, Randy?
That's my twin. So that's one of the gowns. So we were sponsoring some of the clothing
Oh,
for
wow.
this is all from the image. That was the image that was shown
Oh,
right
okay. Oh,
there.
I see it.
I didn't
I
know
see
you
it
were a
now.
twin.
I didn't either.
How nice. Yeah.
Uh,
How
that's the room it's from. That was the my hidden couture boutique inside the shop. It was hiding behind a
Oh, how fabulous.
shelf of craft paint, and you pulled on the wall unit, and it opened up into the boutique.
How
Oh,
awesome.
That's the
That
dress,
that's nice. Oh,
and the dress was worn once in New York for Fashion Week and once in Paris for Fashion Week in Paris. So that
but
was the third
whose
time
dress
that dress was worn was for that picture.
but who made the dress? Is that Oscar de la Renta or?
Mashakal.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
that other dress is pretty too, with the flowers.
All the gowns in the room were all Mashakal.
Beautiful, beautiful gowns. Yeah, man, I was jealous of the girl that was on the record cover and the the Grammys. I was like, how much joy does one person get? That's not fair. Yeah. But I'm glad that you talked to Joyce, Carol, and tell her I said hello and give her my best and tell her we'll be ready. And we totally understand.
Yeah. Tell
We
her I missed her too, and tell her
yeah,
to watch just interviews. Interviews
we
are easier to handle than music.
we try
Okay,
to
I'll tell her. She's supposed to call me tomorrow.
keep it light. Obviously we all have so much to share with each other and all those stories and the memorabilia and the little factoids and stuff to me is so soothing.
Yeah.
Bob Collins. She used to be Paul's girlfriend. The girl on the record? Really? Wow, that would explain
Wow.
so
She has a
much
big
now.
excuse. Okay.
There you go, man. We were not Paul's girlfriend. This explains how we didn't get to be on the record cover or on stage. There you go. See, that makes total sense. And
Yeah.
you
Yeah, it
know,
does.
he looks good in a bikini or it was a one piece, I think. So, anyhow, well, I wish you all a beautiful Saturday evening. Thank you for being here. We'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully, Joni will be here tomorrow. I don't know. She's still under the weather. Joni, we're thinking of you.
Yeah. Feel better,
Get
Joni.
better.
Feel better. And we're sorry, Ken, that you fell off the Zoom or something happened. Maybe the pizza man came or something. I don't know. But
That does take priority.
yes, but I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, everybody on Facebook, for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Annette.
And we
Thank you.
remain Malo Strong always. Oh, I love your shirt, Carol.
Thank you,
Love
Randy.
your shirt. I'm going to go order another one right now. Everybody have
Betty
a good
Bling does one
night.
for me. Night.
Love you all. See you mañana. Happy
Bye, guys.
Saturday night.
Love
Have a
you.
good
Have a
night.
great week, everyone.
Bye-bye.